Hello everyone, welcome to watch our lesson. As you see, our lesson today is talking about the product rule. Okay, this rule or this theorem states that if we have a product of two differentiable functions, here function f and function g are differentiable, we can find its derivative. Okay, so their product also differentiable function. Our rule states that the derivative of a product of two differentiable functions, say the first, if we name this one is the first function, that is what the second function. It will be first multiply the derivative of second plus second multiply the derivative of first. We can write it by another form. Here, if function u, we have a function u and a function v. To find the derivative of their product, it will be u v prime plus v u prime. Okay, let's see how we find the derivative of any function by using the product rule. Is it clear now? Okay. Here for the first example, using the product rule, if he asks you in the question to use a specific way to find the derivative, I have to use it. Because maybe I can find the product as you learned it before in the previous year, how to find the product, then find the derivative of each term. But here he asked me to use the product rule. So I have to use this way. Here in this case, as you see, we have a product of two brackets. I name the first bracket U, the second bracket V. This bracket is named function U, this names function V. Okay, I prefer this way to avoid any careless mistakes. U, it will be the first bracket, which is 3x minus 2x squared. Okay, function b, it will be the second bracket or the second function because both of these two functions are polynomial function. And as you know, all of the polynomial functions are differentiable on all of the real number. Plus 4x. Then find the derivative of each one. Look, I write the derivative in another color. Okay, it will be how to find the derivative of this function. Look here, it is a linear term. In this lesson, I need the skills of memorizing the basic rule of differentiation. Okay, remind you the derivative of any constant equal what? With respect to x, it will be 0. That is the first rule, which you name it constant rule. Without rule, you never know how to solve. Second rule, the derivative of any linear term, it means its power 1. With respect to x, it will be this constant or the coefficient of this linear term. Third rule, derivative of x to power n with respect to x, it will be the exponent x with power decreased by 1. Without rule, you never know how to solve. Fourth rule, which is what? Derivative of a constant multiply the exponential or the power form of this function, okay, d to power x. It will be this constant multiply the derivative of this power form of this or the power function. It will be what? N x to power n minus 1. The fifth rule, don't forget the derivative of sine x with respect to x, it will be cosine x. The sixth rule, it will be the derivative of, I'd like to write here, Wait a minute. Okay, I need enough space to write. Okay. Focus with me. The fifth rule, as you see, is what? The derivative of sine. I'll find now the derivative of cosine. Derivative of cosine, function cosine x with respect to, wait. To have enough space for the answer of the given question. Okay, look here, derivative, question here, derivative of cosine x with respect to x, it will be, don't forget, the derivative of any trigonometric function which has a part q, its derivative has negative sign. It will be negative sine x. The fifth rule, the derivative of e, a natural exponential function with respect to x, it will be e to power x. That is the seventh, only 7 rules up to now I gave you. Okay, the derivative of the first function, it will be, that is linear. So u prime, it will be what? 3. Okay, this one, that is rule number 4. Power multiply this one, it will be negative 4. X and decrease the exponent by 1. 2 minus 1, it will be 1. That's right? Okay. In different color, write in what? Green. Okay, for example, v prime, it will be, how to find the derivative of any number? Yes, constant, it means the derivative of any number. It will be 0, and the derivative of this linear, it will be 4. Then use the cross product as I told you before. Remember, u v prime, the derivative of this one, which means the derivative of h of x. I named this one u, this one v. Okay, all find the derivative of h. It means I find the derivative of this this product. It will be what? U multiply v prime, which is what? I'd like to write the polynomial or the function with a lower number of terms with the function first. I prefer, but it is not wrong to write the inverse of this one. Okay, minus 2x to power 2. That is a plus. Don't forget plus. That is what? Plus. That is the rule. Understand? Here I'd like to remind you, u v prime, it will be u v prime plus v u prime. Just as that is my, I just apply. That is why I use cross. The second one, I multiply v by u prime, it will be what? 5 plus 4x multiply what? 3 minus 4x. Clear? Okay. Then, as you learned before, I have to simplify this one. Distribute, it will be 12x minus 8x squared. Here, how we multiply? Solve it by any way, but for me, I prefer to multiply first by first. It will be plus 15. Second by second, okay, it will be plus, sorry, negative 16. X, the square. Here I multiply this one with this one, or use by any way. Here multiply by every term, and here by every what? Term in the second bracket. Okay, means it will be 12x, extremes, it will be what? Negative 20. X, clear or not clear? Again, it will be 15, 12x, okay, negative 20x, okay, multiple, yes. Add the like term here means this one, they have the quadratic term, quadratic, it will be negative 24. I add the coefficient only, okay. Linear, with linear, it will be plus 24x. Sorry, linear, 24 minus 20, it will be what? 4. I'm sorry, I forgot this one. No problem. Then here it will be plus 15. That is the derivative of function h of x by using product rule. Using what? Product rule. Here I have to use the product rule because he asked me this in the question. I hope you understand. But please be careful, look with me. Don't forget to remember the rule. Understand? I will not rub this one to see the rule that I need. Inshallah, today I'll upload all of these rule or summarize the rules in a sheet, and I upload it on the LMS. Okay, I hope you understand. Let's solve the second question. It's very easy, very easy. I swear it is very easy question. Okay, look here. Okay, look with me. Sorry, yes, here now it's okay. Here sign. Okay, the derivative with respect to x. Okay, here, as you see in the previous example, I can look with me. I can find the product then the derivative. Okay, it's so easy. But in this case, I can't find the product then the derivative. No, I use the product rule. I find the derivative by using what? Product. This case, as you see, product, it means two functions multiplied. If you find the product, it means multiplying two functions together. I write like this one. I name this one U, this one. Just apply the rule. U, it will be X. V, it will be what? E to power X. Use different color for the derivative. Okay, implies. U prime, V prime. How to find the derivative of this form? Linear term. It is a linear of power 1. It will be the coefficient, which is what here? 1. Or dx by dx, it means 1. The derivative, it means I find du by dx. This means du by dx. If you find the derivative of dx, it will be dx by dx, okay? Or the derivative x with the derivative of any term with respect to itself, it gives you 1, okay? V prime, what is the derivative e to power x? Rule. The derivative of natural exponential. This is called natural number. E, it is called natural number. That is what? Natural exponential function. It will be e to power x as it is. Then here I say what? U prime, it means u v prime. That's right. Which is state what? U v prime plus v u prime. First multiply derivative of second plus second multiply the derivative of first. It is a sum of two products. Sum of what? Sum of two products. What is the first product here? X multiply e to power x. It will be x e to power. Here x is power, not multiply. Okay. V, it will be e to power x multiply u prime, which is 1. I keep it as it is. Sometimes I can keep the answer. That is the answer. I keep the answer like this one, or sometimes I give it to you in this form. Take e to power x as a common factor. It will be x plus 1. I swear it is so easy if you study all these rules. Or what? These rules. Have you understood or no? I just apply the rule. I swear. Okay, clear all now to solve the second or the third problem. Okay, the third problem. Here we have many examples. Okay, third problem. Look at me here. Yes, it's so trivial, I swear. Fine. Here he asked me to use what? Product. Find the derivative. Why here it is a difference between two functions. The first function is a product of two functions. I named this one u, this one v. This is the product of scalar multiply another function. I don't care because I know derivative of any scalar multiply a function of x with respect to x, the derivative of this one, it means This constant, okay, multiply the derivative of this function. In this case, I will multiply now 2 multiply the derivative of this one. Okay, means this one I will apply what? The product rule. How to apply? Okay, here it will means I know this one y prime. It will be what? Here the product of this one is a sum of two what? Products. Sum of what? Two products. Understand or no? Minus the derivative of this one, which is negative 2. What is the derivative sign? Cosine. Since I don't have co, its derivative has no negative sign. Okay, it here minus the derivative of this function. Here means I have to find this one by using what? Look with me. The product what? Rule. Here, how to find this one? U, it will be 2x. V, it will be cosine x. Okay, what is the derivative first one? U prime, it will be 2. V prime, it will be negative sine x. Use a cross product. Here, what is this? What is the first product here? It will be 2x. Here, what? Sine x. Here, it will be 2. Multiply what? Cosine. But here, negative. Don't forget, negative. First, multiply derivative. Second, negative. 2 multiply cosine x. Find the product. It will be negative 2. Number multiply number. It will be negative 2x sine x. Here, don't forget x here. It doesn't mean multiply by sine. But any function, it has a input variable. This one x. This is a package for function. Because I can't use function sine without given angle, okay? Because I saw some of you did this mistake. Plus, okay, 2 cosine x minus 2 cosine x. That's right or not right? 2 cosine x, okay? These two functions are opposite to each other, so it will be negative 2 sine x. I hope you understand. Have you understood or not? As you see here, I know it's a derivative 2. This one is a derivative 9 sine x. Okay, here minus 2 cosine. Okay, I think it's okay. Please study well and revise your sheet, okay, and watch the video to understand everything, okay. Let's complete our sheet. I'm sorry. Have you understood or no? Please, if you don't understand anything, prepare all of your questions to discuss tomorrow and to make everything clear, okay. Now, clear every drawing or all the drawing. Here, how to solve this one? I think it's so trivial, so trivial as we solved it in example 1. By the same way, I solve number 1, take number 2 homework. Solve number 3, take number 4 homework. Solve number 5. Okay, understand? Okay. Let's continue our solution. Here, product. He asked me to use a product. No way, I have to use this way. That is function u, that is function v. U, it will be this bracket x squared plus 3. V, it will be the second bracket. I know I can find the product, then find the derivative. Understand? Find u prime. It will be 2x v prime. It will be, what is the derivative of this one? 2x. But the derivative of this one, it will be linear term. It will be the coefficient. Without rule, never to solve this problem. You have to study it well. Okay. Here, then use the cross product. As I told you before, g prime of x. It means the derivative of this product, which means the first multiply the derivative of second plus second multiply derivative of first. Okay. Just apply the rule, the u multiply v derivative. Look here, u multiply v derivative will be x to power 2 plus 3. Multiply the derivative is like 2x minus 4. Plus, don't forget plus. Here I have plus. In the product rule, we have plus. Multiply, no problem to multiply the first function by the second, but I prefer to write the function with lower number of term with the function by the function which has larger number of term. Look here, it will be how to find this one. Look, multiply here and here, here and here. It will be 2x to power 3 at the exponent when we multiply, plus 4x squared plus 6x plus negative, sorry, plus negative, it will be negative what? 12. Add the like term if you have. Do you have any like term? No, not yet. I didn't finish all. Multiply here and here. It will be 2x to power 3. Negative 8. I know all of you know how to multiply any algebraic term. Add the like term. It will be what? 4x to power 3. At this one, the like will be 4x squared minus 8. It will be minus 4x squared, I think, right? Plus 6x minus 12. I hope you understand. Like term, this one, like this one at the like term. This one with this one. I just checked my answer. Okay. That is the derivative of this function. I think it's so easy. Some of you in the online session, they were perfect. Okay. Let's continue, but I will not solve number 2. It will be homework. Let's solve number 3. I solved all of them in the online session. Here, as I told you before, here, sorry, this one u, this one v, because it is square root t multiply this one. That is the function, okay? As I told you before, the derivative of h of t, it will be the derivative of the product of these two functions. It will be what? u v prime plus v u prime as the rule. What is u? It will be square root what? T. Okay, v, it will be the as a bracket. Here's the product of these two functions. Okay, t squared. What is the derivative here? To find u prime, I need to rewrite the function to be in the power form, to be in any form which helped me to apply any one of the rules which I learned before. This is t to power half. The derivative here, it will be half t and decrease the exponent power, then decrease the exponent by 1, negative half. I just apply the rule. That is called power rule. Derivative of x to power n with respect to x, it will be the power x to power n minus 1. Half minus 1, it will be negative half. Here, derivative of constant. Means I know it's 0 because it needs the slope of this constant function, which its slope 0. Here, apply the rule. Every time power multiply constant, it will be negative 2. V prime, it will be negative 2. T and decrease, don't forget, every time we decrease the exponent by 1, 2 minus 1, it will be 1, and the 1 can be submitted. Here, that is what? U, cross product. Okay, U, what is the value of U? T to power half. Keep it in power to help you to add. Multiply V prime, which is what? Negative. Just replace in the rule. Okay. Plus, don't forget, plus, okay, u prime multiply even half, negative half to power half, multiply 1 minus t squared. That's right. Okay, just substitute. It will be, multiply, find the product, 1 minus multiply negative 2, negative 2, t to power here at the exponent 3 over 2. By the same way, distribute Okay, it will be plus 1 t to power negative half, okay, minus half. Okay, at the power it will be t to power 3 over 2. Then at the like term it will be negative 2t minus it will be negative 5 over 2. Use your calculator. T to power 3 over 2 plus half t to power negative half. I hope you understand. Okay, means I have to name what is u, what is v, find the derivative of u, find the derivative of v. Then use the cross product as you see in this definition. I'd like from everyone to check, well, I solved right with you or not, as a substitution, as finding the product, simplifying, okay. Tutor, I just check the answers. I think all of them, they are. Okay, let's solve the last one. As I told you, I will solve a problem and you will solve the next one as homework. Here, let's solve this one. It's so easy. What? So easy. By the same way. Look here. Product. Two function. E to power x is a function. Cosine x is a function. Here it will be what? U, V. F prime of x, the derivative of this function, equal the derivative of this product. So which will be first multiply derivative of second plus second multiply derivative of first. Where is u? Where is v? I think it's so easy. E to power x, which implies u prime e to power x. V, which is what? Cosine x. V prime, it will be negative sine x. Okay, negative what? Sine x. Use the cross product. So u, it will be e to power x multiply negative sine x plus v cosine x multiply e to power x. You can write between two brackets. If you would like to write cosine first, you have to write the next function between two brackets. But I prefer to write exponential function first. It will be take e to power x as a common factor. It will be what? Cosine x. I prefer to write the positive one first, then the negative one sine x. I hope you understand. Don't forget to revise all of the basic rule of differentiation before you begin to solve any sheet. Study well, okay, to be ready for the quiz. Okay, thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.